Hey, my niece sent me a message a couple of days ago saying there was a program on Amazon Prime called Vannin. It was a documentary. That's Vannin. That's something I was into between 25 and 35 years ago. I had a custom van I bought. Um, I did half of the customizing on it, and I farmed out half of the customizing. Had a company do some of the work on it, and this is what my van was looking like back then when I was rolling. There was some good old. Oh yeah, people ask me, "Is the horse real?" But no, that was a statue out in front of a campground I was at. Those were some good old days, and I'm going to show some videos of some of the partying, what took place at those things. It always amazed me what people could do with old cars and motorcycles and vans. They was amazing. And houses, what people do with houses, all of that amazes me. These were some good old days. I got a couple of trophies, mine mainly from the motorcycle clubs. A lot of van clubs and motorcycle clubs hung out together, or they was either combination clubs where these guys had vans and motorcycles. I only been in a couple shows. When I went to shows, it was for the weekend. I'd rather party and chill. I didn't want to do all that detailing on my van and getting it ready for a show and all that stuff. But let me show you some videos. So this is kind of a metamorphosis of my van, how the work started, and how we used to party. At one point in 1992, I even bought a camper. This guy here was an awesome artist. He did a lot of work on my van. This guy was an awesome artist. He did t-shirts. Some of the artwork on my van, glass etching. I was in one show at least. Too much work for me, too much detailing. I'd rather go out and chill and party all weekend instead of getting the van ready for a show. But this is what was done to vans. I rolled with this guy. He had the Star Wars theme on his van. This was some awesome fun back in the day. Quite a party. And it's amazing what people was doing with these things 40 years ago. I'd even put my van in a light show. A woman said, "I didn't know you was lit up," which is the greatest compliment, because looking at my van, you wouldn't know it was lights all over it. The artwork, the work people put into these things, like they do with cars. I just imagine the day what could be done with these things with LED lights, with technology today. I've seen vans where people had a glass floor in them with rattlesnakes in the floor. TVs that dropped out of the ceiling. One guy had a doggone train set running around in the ceiling of his van in the shoes. These were some good old days. That was my camper I bought eventually, 1992. These guys was a combination van club, motorcycle club. That was something. I had a little kiddie pool. They had a bigger kiddie pool. We partied that weekend. Bunch of grown folks in little kiddie pools. My camper set up, had a toilet, hot shower, air conditioner. Oh, I want to forget girlfriend over there. Some good old days. Glass etching on my van. Heading home. And that's chilling. My Fred Sanford. Little cheapy camper I rented one time. Artist and his family. On the CB radio. My little stepdaughter there back when she was a little one.
You get another rock, and it gets a little bigger, and a little bigger, you know, and sometimes it gets silly.
Scrub up! It's all that candy store!
I started out that big. So if you walk around with one that ends up duct taping to you, that's not our fault. You know? Oh, you do want to play a game, right? Because you have to volunteer to play the game.
Oh, I'm good. A tradition to introduce people to what it's about. Because when you first show up, you know, you don't know anybody. You kind of stay to yourself. You don't get to do that. We decided for you. You're going to come meet everybody. You're going to be social. That's why you're here.
I see you! Okay, I'm going to get that one. Just take those old ringers off the shelf.
Talking a little bit about the party here last night. What's going on, you know?
Boy, I don't remember much. So this is the first boob shot I've gotten.
From a dude, that's why I'm doing it. I knew that.
Yeah, get out of here. I want to show him. Whip it. Whip it!
So how does this work?
Blow out all your air if you can.
Wow,
5 second little doodads. It's like if you've ever done the balloons, if you've ever gone to a rave. They don't last long at all. They're not really worth it, but they're fun.
Wow.
Well, you tell me the best you can what the Vannon culture is all about.
Beating children. No, that's not it.
You know, it's a tough one. I mean, I think it means something different for everyone. I mean, when you're driving down the expressway going towards Chicago and the people come up beside you going, that's Vannon, that's for sure Vannon.
I guess it was intriguing about the van because it was a box, more of a box, and it was a blank canvas. And you can just about do anything creative with it, you know. And
the van's the biggest rolling billboard there is. The uniqueness of being able to put anything you want on the side of your van.
And you come out here and every interior is different. No matter which one you look at, every interior is a different color. You can't do in a car what you can do in a van.
When you own a 77 Dodge van with a Viking painted on the side, that's definitely Vannon.
It's everybody with vans, you know, coming to see their friends, coming to show their vans, swap ideas.
Start to trees and good smell. Start to trees and good smell.
It's just to have a good time.
But you get to see all the other. I mean, you get to see some wild custom vans, and each one is different. There's no two alike, and you get to see the creativity not only in the vehicles but the people themselves.
To me, it's making a hot rod out of something practical. I mean, I like to be able to haul stuff. I used to do motorcycles, and it's like if you're gonna have a cool bike, have something cool to put it in.
You take a work vehicle, and by slapping some other stuff on it, you change the stance and put some wheels on it, and all of a sudden it's mean. It's got some muscle. You put some headers on, some 10-inch wide wheels, some 8s up front.
I love to work on my trucks. I'd rather be home in the garage working on my van than going out to partying and any of that kind of stuff. My pleasure getting away is coming here. I do it for
It's the same. The only problem is that we're running out of vans. I can't get another Dodge, and this is my 4th Dodge.
I'd like to see it get bigger, but I don't want to see it get flooded with assholes. But I'm an asshole, so.
The main thing that I see that's wrong is that you being young, why would you want to do a party with your grandparents? We know how to party too. We can give you guys some good lessons. Try it out. Put the van together and come join us. Come have a drink or a sandwich with us or a piece of chicken, and we'll sit down and talk.
It's something nobody could ever explain to you. Not accurately. You can see pictures, videos, hear stories. It ain't the same. You gotta come. You gotta be here.
I think as you guys have experienced, once you're in, and then you're hooked for life.